Hello everyone, and welcome to Storytime. I'm so glad that you could join us today. My name is Miss Kate, and today we are going to be reading some really fun stories about summer. So stick around. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. The first story I'm going to read you is called There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Cactus. And of course we have to invite our old lady, and come on in here, Miss Mel. What do you think you're going to be swallowing today?
Something prickly.
Yeah, well, cactuses, they are prickly, so sorry about that.
Yeah, sure you are. Sure she is. Everybody.
There was an old lady who swallowed a cactus, and this book is written by Lucille Calandro, and it is illustrated by Jared Lee. There was an old lady who swallowed a cactus.
Oh my God.
I don't know why she swallowed a cactus, but it took lots of practice.
I'm not even going to comment on that one.
There you go.
Yum.
See if you can get that down in your belly. Prickles and all.
Excuse me, it hurts. Yeah.
There was an old lady who swallowed some sand from out of her hand. She swallowed that sand. There's our pile of sand in your hand. She swallowed the sand to plant the cactus. I don't know why she swallowed a cactus, but it took lots of practice. There was an old lady who swallowed a snake. What a mistake to swallow a snake.
The snake.
Here he comes.
Well, at least it's slimy. It'll go down easier.
Oof. She swallowed the snake to hide in the sand. She swallowed the sand to plant the cactus. I don't know why she swallowed a cactus, but it took lots of practice. There was an old lady who swallowed a coyote. She felt a bit floaty when she swallowed the coyote. Here's our coyote.
Because there's probably some peyote.
Get it down into your belly there.
It's rather gamey.
Yeah. She swallowed the coyote to track the snake. She swallowed the snake to hide in the sand. She swallowed the sand to plant the cactus. I don't know why she swallowed a cactus, but it took lots of practice. There was an old lady who swallowed suntan lotion. It caused a commotion when she swallowed the lotion. Here's the lotion.
It puts lotion on the skin.
You gotta put it in there. Come on now, eat the lotion.
Oh, God. Kids, don't do that at home anyway.
Put the lotion in your belly. She swallowed the lotion to cover the coyote. She swallowed the coyote to track the snake. She swallowed the snake to hide in the sand. She swallowed the sand to plant the cactus. I don't know why she swallowed a cactus, but it took lots of practice. There was an old lady who swallowed a canteen. Everyone had seen her swallow the canteen. Here's the canteen. There it goes.
Grenade.
Down into her belly.
It's kind of tinny.
She swallowed the canteen to rinse off the lotion. She swallowed the lotion to cover the coyote. She swallowed the coyote to track the snake. She swallowed the snake to hide in the sand. She swallowed the sand to plant the cactus. I don't know why she swallowed a cactus, but it took lots of practice. There was an old lady who swallowed a parasol. It was the last of her haul, swallowing a parasol. And a parasol is another name for an
Umbrella.
umbrella. That's right.
Ella.
Ella. Good job. The scorching hot sun beating down was the basis for her to create a perfect desert oasis. What? The end. Thank you, Miss Old Lady, for helping us today. Maybe we'll have you back in just a little bit.
Okay.
All right, sounds good.
Sounds good.
Bye, Miss Mel. Bye. The next story I'm going to read you is called Froggy's Lemonade Stand. And this book is written by Jonathan London, and it is illustrated by Frank Remikiewicz. It was hot. Froggy woke up and looked out the window. The sun was shining like a gold coin. Aha, he said to himself, that gives me a great idea. So he hopped out of bed and got dressed. Zip, zoop, zip, zut, 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 zat, and flopped to the kitchen for breakfast. Flop, flop, flop. Mom, he said, jumping up on his chair, I'm going to have a lemonade stand and make lots and lots of money. Good idea, said his mother. But first, eat your breakfast, dear. So Froggy ate his breakfast of cereal and flies, munch, crunch, munch, and thought about what he could buy with all the money he made. Let's see, he thought, a new hula hoop, a new pogo stick, boing, 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 a new superhero cape, zoom. Then he said, okay, time to sell some lemonade. And he jumped up and flopped outside. Flop, flop, flop. Froggy, called his mother. What? First you have to make the lemonade, dear. Oops, cried Froggy. I know that. And he picked some lemons from their lemon tree, then raced into the kitchen and started squeezing them into a pitcher, singing, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Ouch, cried Froggy. I squirted lemon juice in my eye. When the pitcher was full, he poured in a whole box of sugar, zloop, then lots and lots of ice cubes, splat, splat, splat. And then he stuck his finger in to taste it. Yum, said Froggy. And he flopped back outside with the lemonade. Flop, flop, flop. And he only splashed half of it out. Froggy, called his mom. What? You forgot to make a lemonade stand. Oops, I know that. Now, with a little help from Mom and Dad, Froggy made a lemonade stand. Bang, bang, bang. Then he hammered up a sign and shouted, free lemonade for sale, 25 cents. But Froggy, said Mom, how could it be free if it cost 25 cents? Oops, cried Froggy, and he drew a line through the word free. Zwish. Then he sat down and waited for his first customer to come. He waited and waited and waited, and it got hotter and hotter, and every time Froggy got thirsty, he drank a cup of lemonade. Glug, glug, glug. And by the time his first customer, Froggalina, came and said, hi, Froggy, a cup of lemonade, please. Just 2 drops dripped out of the pitcher. Splish, splash. All the lemonade was gone. Oops, said Froggy, and he ran off and raced back with an old soccer trophy. 1 soccer trophy for sale, 25 cents. But Froggy, what I really want is... Just then, Max showed up and said, hi, Froggy, a cup of lemonade, please. Froggy ran off and rushed back with a busted saxophone. 1 saxophone for sale, 25 cents. But Froggy, what I really want is... Just then, Matthew showed up and said, hi, Froggy, a cup of lemonade, please. Yikes, said Froggy, and he jumped up, ran off, and dashed back with a broken baseball bat. 1 baseball bat for sale, 25 cents. But Froggy, what I really want is lemonade! Everybody shouted, even Polly Woggalina. Oh, I give up, cried Froggy. Follow me. And he led everybody back into the kitchen. Oops, said Froggy, there's no sugar left, and all the ice is melted, and all the lemons are gone. I'll help you pick some more, said Froggalina. And I'll get some sugar, said Max. And I'll get some ice, said Matthew. Good idea, said Froggy. While Max and Matthew ran off, Froggalina climbed the lemon tree and picked the lemons, and when Max came back with a box of sugar and Matthew came back with a bucket of ice, they all made lemonade together, singing, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Then they ran outside and had a wild lemonade party around the lemonade stand. Froggy, called his dad. What? So how much money did you make? Oops, cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. I didn't make 1 cent, but we all had a great time. Yes, cried his friends. The end. next story I'm going to read you is called The Whale in My Swimming Pool. And this book is written by Joyce Wan. Race you to the pool. Whoa, a whale. Mom, there's a whale in my swimming pool. Great, honey. Don't forget about sunscreen. Sunscreen? On a whale? Okay, I'm going to close my eyes and count to 10. And when I'm done, you'd better be gone. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ugh. Maybe you just need a little help. Why my pool? Why not the pool next door? They have the best pool on the block. How about a game? Fetch. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Wouldn't you rather swim with other whales? I'll give you my allowance. What if we take turns? Tag, you're it. Urgh, this is hopeless. How will I ever get this whale out of my pool? I'll never get to go swimming ever again. I give up. Wait a minute, I have an idea. Wait here, I'll be right back. Well, maybe this is not so bad after all. Nap time! Coming, Mom. Oh, great. He snores. The end. The next story I'm going to read you is called Sweet Summer. And I'm going to invite Miss Smell to come back in and help us. Hey, Miss Smell.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Hello.
Welcome
doing
back.
Well. How are you doing?
Good. Are you ready to read a book about sweet summer?
I love sweet summer.
Me too. And they're eating popsicles and they're at the beach.
I'm glad he has an umbrella.
That's good summer stuff. Yes, it's good for skincare.
Yes. Skincare is very important.
Sweet Summer. This book is written by Jennifer Walters and it is illustrated by John Nez. Summer has come. The sun is shining bright. The air is hot and sticky. Goodbye, coats and hats. Hello, sunscreen. Rub it into your skin. Now we're ready for summer fun. Let's have a picnic at the park. Sandwiches, watermelon, lemonade. Ants? Shoo, bugs, shoo. Tap the ants to make them go away. Now let's fly a kite. Up, up it goes. What else do you see in the sky? Pretty butterflies. Will one sit on your hand? Now let's go to the beach. Swimsuit, hat, sunglasses, all ready. We can build a giant sandcastle and then knock it down. Smash! Or we can collect seashells. Tap the seashells and count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Riding a bicycle is lots of fun. Remember to wear your helmet. Playing ball is fun too. Kick the ball with your finger. Splash! If it gets too hot, you can play in a pool. Or eat an icy cold ice pop. Yum! Now it's getting dark. Touch the twinkling fireflies. Boom! What's that loud noise? Fireworks!
Oh, those are pretty.
Look at all those pretty colors. Summer days are long and fun, but soon school will start again and autumn will be here. The end. But we're not thinking about autumn right now.
But it's my favorite.
Oh, we got to do summer first, Mel. Summer's great.
Okay.
Okay. The end. The next story I'm going to read you is called Summer Color. There's so many beautiful colors in the summer, aren't there, Mal?
There is. Every shade of color.
Every shade. Lots of summer colors. And this book is written by Diana Murray, and it is illustrated by Zoe Persico. The hot summer sun lights the sky like a torch as folks fan themselves on the shady back porch. The sparrows keep chirping a song, soft and mellow, and sunflowers reach up with petals so
yellow.
Mama serves peaches and cold lemonade. It's hard to stay cool, even here in the shade. Daddy and Uncle bring chairs from the shed. Our cousin shares ice pops so swirly and
red.
But far past our yard, yard and the little stone well, beyond the tall meadow where quiet deer dwell, and over the hill where the willow trees sway, the clouds in the sky turn a dark shade of
gray.
The wind starts to stir, a few drops pitter-patter, and critters that creep in the grass quickly scatter. Rain batters down on the blustery scene as cardinals fly into treetops so
green.
Splashing and splattering streak after streak, the rain soaks the earth and sweeps over the creek, where frogs start to croak and the water snakes slink, and wildflowers glisten with petals so
pink.
It rains on the cliffs where the egrets take flight, and down on the waterfall, misty and
white.
It rains on the lake where the paddle boats rock, and drenches the people who fish from the dock. The picnickers pack up their salads and pie, and run with their bright
purple
blankets held high. It rains on the meadow where cozy mice hide. Then here in our yard as we hurry inside, our soggy shoes squeak when we race through the door. We crowd by the window and watch the rain pour. It falls on the chairs and the swing set out back, on the
brown
wooden fence and the shed painted
black.
A flash and a crash fill the thundery sky, but we're snug in our soft
orange
towels, all dry. The storm drifts away and reveals the bright sun. We head out to the yard for some more summer fun. The rain left behind a refreshing cool breeze and
silvery
droplets that sparkle on trees, and plenty of puddles for playing into, and in each reflection a clear sky of
blue.
We skip and we jump, we twirl and we dash. Our hot summer day ends with a splash. The end. Wasn't that a great book about summer?
It is.
Would you like to do a fun summer craft with me, Mel?
I hope it's fun.
It is fun. It's going to be so fun.
I like fun.
All right, let's get
go
started.
Have some fun.
Woo. All right, Mel, are you ready to do this fun summer craft?
I love fun summer crafts.
So we are actually going to be coloring a summer-themed Hawaiian shirt. Yeah, and then great. And then we're going to put some buttons on it. So simple. So pick your favorite colors and start coloring your shirt.
Okay.
So I'm going to color mine. It's ocean, so I'm going to put some blue in there for the ocean.
Boo.
So Mel, do you like the ocean?
I do like the ocean.
I love the ocean.
I do like the ocean.
It's very relaxing when the waves are coming in.
The waves.
I like to just sit on the beach and stare at the waves.
I just like to sleep.
Well, that's good too. Vacation is for resting.
Yeah, most times. Sometimes it's nice just to go adventure.
Have a little excursion every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm going to color my fish. Let's see, I'm going to do a yellow fish.
I'm coloring my waves. Waves.
You can use your favorite colors to color these.
Yeah. I'm catching a wave in the wind.
So, Mel, what's your favorite vacation to take in the summertime?
In the summertime?
In the summertime.
In the summertime. I don't know. I mean, last summer I was in Ireland.
Well, that sounds awesome.
That was fun.
Well, you know me, I love the beach.
I know you love the beach.
So, I'm going to be parked on a beach this summer.
I am not, I don't think we're really going anywhere this summer. So we're just going to take it easy and do some house projects. And
Little staycation.
Staycations.
Those are great too.
I mean, we might take a trip to Cincy or somewhere.
Sometimes it's just nice to stay home and
not do anything.
And not do anything.
I would love that
for the summer.
I would love that. But
so, do you mind the heat in the summer?
I do not do well with heat. Anything above 80 and I am like a wilted flower. And it is horrible.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's not
Yay for air conditioning.
Yes, I am very happy about air conditioning. I'm not going to lie.
Air conditioning
I feel very
is
fortunate
great.
to have air conditioning. I always say I'm glad that I work in a place that I have heat in the winter and air conditioning in the summer.
Yes, that's something to be grateful for.
It is.
Well, you know me, I like it hot, but not too hot.
Yeah, you like your pool hot too.
I like my pool warm. I like hot days. I enjoy the summer very much.
You do.
It is my favorite season.
Is it?
It is.
Wish I could say that.
It is my favorite season. I like going, my family likes to go to amusement parks as well.
Oh, that's right, you do.
You know.
I like hiking a lot, so I guess in the
Hiking's
summer.
great.
So I guess in the summer, you know, I just don't like it when it goes already, like I said.
And you know, you like camping sometimes as well.
Yes, I do. I do. I like getting outside. It's fun.
And camping is a great activity for the summer.
It is. Except the bugs.
Well, you know, there's nothing you can do
The
about
buggies are a little
bugs.
annoying.
Keep your eyes out for ticks.
Yes, very much so. There's all kinds.
Otherwise, being outside is fantastic. There's so much to explore.
There is. And like,
Especially
you know,
in
in
the summer.
Marietta, I mean, we got the water park, we got the pools.
Yes, there's lots to do.
There's lots to do in town, lots of festivals and that kind of thing, and just hanging out. Plus, I like that it stays later.
Me too. That is one of my most favorite things about summer. Lots of daylight.
Daylight's always
Work outside. You can get
Yeah.
things done.
And I appreciate the rain, but I kind of wish it would stop raining.
Well, we've had a lot lately. So.
Yes.
Okay, so now my shirt is colored,
All right.
and I'm gonna put my buttons on.
Your buttons.
My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons, as Pete the Cat would say.
He would say that.
He would. His 3 groovy
Oh
buttons.
boy, here we go. 3 groovy buttons.
He had 4, but we're gonna have 3.
Okay.
And you want to just put your buttons on the center of your shirt. Oh, well, this is just adorable. It's adorbs. This is a very cute craft. And as always, you can pick these up at the Washington County Public Library on 5th Street in Marietta while supplies last.
If you go upstairs, you went to the wrong place. You see me, you went to the wrong place.
Just come to the basement and ask us, and we'll give you the craft if it is available.
Okay.
All right, Mel.
Almost there.
Okay.
Almost there. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yay!
Yay! And when you are finished, you will have a really cute Hawaiian shirt summer craft.
That's actually pretty cool.
That's really cute.
I like it.
Me too. Well, thanks for joining us today, everybody.
Yeah,
And
I hope you have a good summer.
have a great summer. I think it's time to sing them out, don't you?
I think it is.
All right.
All right.
Our story time is over, wave goodbye. Our story time is over, wave goodbye. Our story time is done. I hope you had lots of fun. Our story time is over, wave goodbye. Bye, everybody. Have a great summer. Enjoy your vacations. Woo-hoo.
There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Cactus by Lucille Calandro, illustrated by Jared Lee, published by Scholastic Incorporated, copyright 2020. Froggy's Lemonade Stand by Jonathan London, illustrated by Frank Remikowitz, published by Penguin Young Readers Group, copyright 2019. The Whale in My Swimming Pool by Joyce Wan, published by the Macmillan Company, copyright 2015. Sweet Summer by Jennifer Marina Walters, illustrated by John Nez, published by Red Chair Press, copyright 2016. Summer Color by Diana Murray, illustrated by Joey Persico, published by Little Brown Books for Young Readers, copyright 2018. WCMO Storytime is a production of MCTV.